Hello, this is another tough video, so a tell a friend video. And this time it's about money creation versus happiness creation. Now the thing is, we all, when we live, let's draw this cloud of 8 billion people that live on the world, and this cloud actually creates value. Yeah, everything we do, not everything, but most of the things we do, the engineer, the nurse, the doctor, whoever that helps to the farmer and so on, creates a value. And now from this value, we can actually translate that into what I wrote here with money. So translates into money, or on the other hand, that translates into happiness. Personal happiness or so on. So that means we have a person, let's draw, this is kind of the same person. Here we have a person here, and he creates happiness and value. Now the thing is, when he creates dollars or euros, then that goes into, let's draw, I always like to draw it like this. So it's a bag of dollars. And now from this bag of dollars, there are mainly two institutions that take money. Yeah, and I actually think that's kind of neutral. So and this is tax, and this is profit. Yeah, tax and profit. And we have about, let's say, 30% and 30%, maybe it's lower, so I write, but it's about 30%. And so what I can say is that 40, if we take this as a approximate number, then we get 40% back. So this guy has created a value, this generates money, there is tax and there's profit, and that leaves this guy 40% on average. And now the thing is, how can he create happiness? And here we come to the next. So one thing, for whom do I create that? And these are obviously institutions. So institutions, so government and so on. And then there is also companies. Yeah? Companies. And the people that actually own these institutions, they actually live in that crowd as well. So there are institutions and people that actually create and run these institutions. Okay, now the big question is, what do you want? You. And now this is want. And here I write here individually. So many people say, I cannot and I have to, and no, it's what do you individually, you think about it, yes, you have constraints, but you can actually select what you want. So that means you are here in the driver's seat, hopefully, and now on this side, as I wrote here, you have the decision to create happiness, and happiness for me translates a lot into, being together with nature, something like that, having maybe a family. I now draw it like partner, kids, friends and so on, maybe create a home for you, so create a happy life for you. So how much do you want to put, question mark, how much do you want to invest in that? And now very important, of your time and energy. Yeah, this is your resource, time and energy. So the time, you have 24 hours, so that's a fix. But how many hours can you actually create value? Maybe that depends. Maybe from 0 to 15 hours, I would say, you can create a value. And then on the other hand, you can also create, or you will also create money. And that money flows into a big bag. And from this big bag, there some as we saw here, some people take money. Now, what do you want? This is your big question. And now there is no clear separation between these two. Why? And the reason is no clear separation. yeah, between the two. Why? Because they create a platform, yeah, I call it a platform for you, where, let's say, the government, country, you know, this, which is the streets, the organization, the police, you know, all these things that you need to all the institutions in a government, in a country. And then on the other hand, you have products. Yeah, you have food, you have electronics, you have car, mobility, planes, everything, you know, paper, video, you know, all these things, and they are being created by companies. So to pay for them is a good thing. You know, here I said 30%. It depends how much is good, how much is bad. And now the interesting thing is, we always say, oh, I have no decision power over how much money. That's not true. That's not true. It's your decision how much you invest in here of your time and energy, and how much you invest into here. And the only thing you have to watch out, that the money, the value you created and the return gives you a possibility to live happily. That's the only thing. Now, so you can actually, maybe I draw a little table, and I say, so the decision is happiness creation towards money creation, MC, and maybe it's better I draw it as an, put it in here. So the thing is, so maybe you do a 50-50. Yeah, question mark. You want to do that? Maybe. Yeah, so could be a good thing to invest in money creation, so the platform to have goods and structure and a place to live, and happiness, so that your loved ones and you are happy. Now, there is one thing that is very, very interesting, and that is when you look over time, you know, let's see, here you are born, 0 years, and here you are 100+ years old. Yeah. So I have to extend that a little bit. And now the thing is, when you look at your life, you grow up, let's say here's 100% happiness, and here's 100% value, money creation. So money and happiness. Oh, sorry. Happiness is usually a green thing. Okay, then when you grow up, you're a little kid, you play, and you're in kindergarten, you're first grade, and so on. And then at a certain point, you know, the happiness actually goes, so you're very happy, you play with your mates, your parents, and you have no worries, and so on. And then at a certain stage, that goes into the negative. So this one, this is here in the middle is 50-50. Yeah? So here you are 100%, and then it goes into 50-50 for some time, and then maybe it stays 50-50, it depends a little bit, you know, and at a certain point it may go, and this is now the problematic part, but that is an investment into maybe your career. It's an investment that you say, I want to invest in the platform. I want excellent products. I want an excellent country. I become a policeman. I become an engineer, and to be able to contribute to that. And I don't concentrate too much on the happiness, but I concentrate more, invest into here, so that maybe later I have more time for here, for the happiness time. So then, you know, you go like this. Then at a certain point, usually it's maybe around 50-60 years, a lot of people discover that there's other things, and they think that these are the important things, the happy things, and then they might go again into just having pleasure, and so on, and hopefully, you know, now, okay, could be that you get ill and so on, you're not happy anymore, but you don't contribute to this, the money generation thing, that you need to build the platform of products and your country. And so I think it is very important very important to decide what you want. Is the 50-50 okay? You know, what is 50-50? How do you define it? Because some engineers might say, oh, I enjoy my work so much that I don't see that like this. Then fine, perfect. If you do a money generation, value generation, and then money, and you know that you pay a lot of taxes and you give a lot of money to the product producing companies, fine, excellent. Because in the end, it is for you the question, so where do I write that? Where is my priority, or focus now? Yeah, at any stage here, ask yourself, let's say you are here, then ask yourself, well, do I want to be happier or do I want to invest? Or if I'm happy, I choose a job and I choose a value creation thing that makes me happy. And here we come to a presentation that comes from Money Mustache. It's about how you actually choose a job, a thing you do that you like, and then you create value and still smiling. So maybe there is the secret to all this is if you find a way that this red part is not hard for you. So that means maybe it can be possible, and this as a thought, maybe there are people that live a life like this and a completely happy life. Maybe there is. Question mark? Is there? That is food for thought. Comments are most welcome, and see you next time. Bye bye.